A husband and wife can sleep in the same bed, eat at the same table, live under the same roof, and still become strangers. Because sometimes, the person you love the most is the one you're slowly losing. And the scariest part, most people don't realize it until it's far too late. Michael and Emma had been married for 12 years. They had 2 children, a beautiful home, 2 cars, smiling family photos hanging on every wall. To everyone outside, they looked like the perfect family. But inside that house, something had quietly died. Michael worked day and night. Emma was busy raising the kids, managing the house, and carrying endless responsibilities. Every morning sounded exactly the same. Your coffee is in the kitchen. I'm running late. Don't forget to pick up the groceries. Okay. No hugs, no kiss on the forehead, no I love you. Only responsibilities. They were living together. But they were no longer living with each other at night. They lay in the same bed, but their eyes were fixed on their own phones, only a few inches apart. Yet their hearts were miles away, and neither of them knew how to close that distance. One evening, Michael came home late again. Dinner had gone cold. The kids were already asleep. Emma was waiting for him. In a tired voice, she asked, "Do you even like coming home anymore?" Michael sighed deeply. "Emma, please, not tonight." Her eyes filled with tears. "No, answer me tonight, because it feels like I'm carrying this family all by myself." Michael suddenly snapped. "You think I'm out there having fun? I'm working myself to the bone for this family." Tears rolled down Emma's face. She whispered, "I never asked for a bigger house, Michael. I only asked for you." The room fell silent. Then she quietly added, "I miss my husband." Those words hurt more than any scream ever could. Michael looked at her, but said nothing. Because the truth was, he missed his wife too. They were both lonely, while sitting right in front of each other. The next morning, Emma woke up early. She made breakfast, packed the kids' lunches, dropped them off at school, then she sat alone in her car and broke down in tears because she couldn't even remember the last time she felt truly loved. Needed? Yes. Appreciated for responsibilities? Maybe. Loved? No. Meanwhile, Michael sat in his office. His eyes landed on a family photo on his desk, and suddenly, something hit him. He had been giving his family everything except himself. He had stopped being a husband and become nothing more than a provider, a problem solver, an ATM. Somewhere along the way, he had forgotten how to simply be a husband. That evening, he bought flowers on his way home, for the first time in years, but Emma wasn't there. Only a note lay on the table. It read, "I need some time to remember who I am." For the first time, their beautiful house felt empty. Suddenly, and all those late meetings felt meaningless. 3 hours later, Don Michael stared at his phone. He typed something, and then deleted it. Typed again, deleted it again. Finally, he sent a message. It said, "I'm sorry, I thought loving you meant giving you everything. I never realized you needed my presence more than my paycheck. I know I haven't been the husband you deserved. But if it's not too late, I'd like to start over. I miss my best friend." After sending it, he waited. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. No reply. Then suddenly, his phone buzzed. It was Emma. Her message contained only one sentence. "I've been waiting for these words for years." Tears filled Michael's eyes, because sometimes people don't need expensive gifts. They simply need to know that they still matter to someone. That night, Emma came home. They sat together on the couch. The TV stayed off, their phones stayed away. There was only silence. Then Emma asked softly, "When did we become strangers?" Michael lowered his head. "I don't know." Emma reached for his hand, the same hand she had held on their wedding day. And suddenly, they both cried, because they had never stopped loving each other. They had simply stopped choosing each other. They realized their love hadn't disappeared. Life had simply become too loud between work, responsibilities, and endless routines. They had stopped making time for their relationship. That night, they talked for 4 hours about their fears, their disappointments, their loneliness, their dreams. And for the first time in years, they weren't just husband and wife. They were two peoples finding each other again. Tonight, Connor, for just a moment, put your phone aside. Hold the hand of the person you promised to spend your entire life with. Look into their eyes and ask them, "Tell me honestly, how are you?" Because one day, you might find yourself longing for just one more conversation, one more hug, one more ordinary evening together. But by then, it may already be too late, because relationships don't fall apart. When love disappears, they fall apart. When people stop reaching out to each other, stop connecting, before it's too late, choose each other again.